Alright, so here we are, boys and girls. Day 2 of this topic, actually day 3 if you include the ed puzzles. We have been writing equations of lines, and we have 2 equations that we're using to do that. Remember, get these in your notes. You need to write them down as much as you can so you remember them. The point, slope, intercept form, point, slope, form, and remember the names correspond to what we know. If we know a point and a slope, we use this. If we know the intercept and the slope, then we just jump straight to that. And again, read the directions as far as which final answer, which form they want your final answer in. So today, we're going to practice writing them all in slope intercept form. So our final answer is going to be y equals mx plus b. All right, so now here, number 1, it goes through a point and gives me the slope. Point and a slope, we're going to use the point slope form. So write the form every time so you get used to using it. Now, what goes where? Good. This is x, this is y, this is of course m, or x1 and y1 in this case. So I put the information in the appropriate places. What's the next step to solving? Because remember, slope-intercept form, I gotta get y by itself. What are we gonna do? Distribute. Calculator is going to come in real handy here. 5/3 times x is going to come out to be, oh, that's not right. 10. Get a calculator if you're not good with fractions. All right, one last step, add 4 to both sides. I don't have a ton of room here. There's my final answer. Y equals 5/3 x minus 6. Moving on. So, give it a graph this time. What do I need to know? Well, if I can get the intercept, well, it's a graph, it's kind of hard to read. If you can see what the intercept is, go ahead and get the intercept. Okay? But we can't here. So I've got these 2 points. What else do I need? Gotta find my slope. If you have a graph, the easiest way to find a slope is to count. So we're going down 5, right 1. So the slope is -5/1, or just plain -5. So now we figured out the slope. We have a couple of points. Point slope form. Which one do you want to use? Me personally, I'm using the one that's got the positive numbers so I don't have to mess with the negative. And here we go. When you're doing those on big ideas, you should be writing them on paper. Don't try to do this stuff in your head, boys and girls. There's way too much going on. All right? So, make your substitution. I said I'm going to choose x1, y1 up here so I have the positives. Here's my m. What's the next step? What's the last step? Again, if it tells me to leave it in point slope form, I can leave it right here. If it tells me slope intercept, I got to do those last 2. And here we go, last one. Through -2, 9, and 2, -5. I don't have a graph to look at. I don't know the slope. How am I going to find the slope? Second one minus the first one. Second one minus the first one. Now, remember for your slopes, don't use decimals, don't use mixed numbers, keep it improper, but you do want to simplify. So there's our slope, -7/2. Both of them have negative signs in it. So I'm just going to grab this one. Plug the numbers into the appropriate places. I've got x1, y1, and slope. What's the next step? Finish it up with the -5. And there you go. Good luck. Get to work. Ask questions.